Many people think that all dogs are always loyal and loving creatures no matter what. But the truth is, that's not always the case. Today, we're going to uncover 12 hidden signs that might show your dog isn't as attached to you as you think. Let's discover the signs that reveal how your dog truly feels. You might think that growling always means your dog is being aggressive, but that's not always true. Often it's their way of saying they feel uncomfortable or worried. If your dog growls in what seems like calm situations, for example, when you get close to them, they are setting boundaries. This can even happen when you try to pet them or sit close to them. Instead of getting upset or punishing your dog, try to understand why they feel the need to growl. Dogs are pack animals, and in a pack, sleeping close together gives them a feeling of safety and comfort. So, if your dog chooses to sleep somewhere else than you, it might seem like they're just independent, but often it's a sign that they don't feel connected. They want to feel safe and protected, and for many dogs that means being close to their humans. So, when your dog chooses to sleep in another room, it might mean they don't feel the same safety and comfort with you. Of course, that doesn't mean you should force your dog to sleep in your room. Instead, focus on building trust and a bond during the day, so they naturally want to be closer to you. Let's be honest, when a dog ignores basic commands like sit or stay, most people quickly think it's just being stubborn or poorly trained. They believe the dog is being difficult on purpose or simply doesn't understand what's being asked. But I'm here to tell you, there's much more to it. It's not just about the commands or training methods you're using. It's about the energy and connection you have with your dog. The bond you share plays a big part in how your dog reacts to you. When a dog trusts you and sees you as their leader, they'll be much more likely to follow your commands. This trust is built over time through good and consistent interactions. So when your dog ignores what you ask them to do, it's not always because they're being disobedient. It could be a sign that something is missing in your relationship. It can point to a deeper problem, a lack of connection, a lack of trust, or even frustration with how you're talking to them. Understanding this can help you fix the real problem. Training your dog should be about building a way to talk and understand each other, based on mutual respect and trust. This approach will lead to a happier and more rewarding relationship with your furry friend. Have you ever walked into a room and noticed your dog get up and leave? This might seem like a coincidence, but usually it's not. Dogs are super sensitive to our energy and body language, and they move when they feel uncomfortable, stressed, or unsure about our presence. This physical act of leaving the room is their way of asking for space. It's their way of saying, I'm not comfortable with this energy right now. Instead of taking it personally, try to figure out what's making them uneasy. Are you being too loud or energetic? Are you approaching them in a way that makes them feel trapped or threatened? It's hard to admit, but sometimes it seems like our dogs would rather be with other people. Dogs, just like people, have their favorites. They are drawn to people who make them feel safe, comfortable, and understood. If your dog always chooses someone else over you, it might be because they feel more relaxed, secure, or appreciated by that person. This doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It just means you might be able to make small changes in how you interact with your dog. The most important thing is not to get sad or feel jealous. Instead, focus on building your own special bond with your dog. Dogs are really good at picking up on our energy. They can sense our feelings, our mood, and even how stressed we are. This helps them know how to act in different situations. So, if your dog doesn't seem totally relaxed when they're with you, it's a clear sign that something isn't quite right. They might be picking up on something that makes them uncomfortable. Maybe they're not sure if they can completely trust you, or maybe they sense a tension in your energy that keeps them on guard. Dogs are very observant and notice even small changes in how we act. If your dog isn't lying on their side, showing their belly, or just calmly resting their head when you're around, it means they don't feel completely safe and relaxed. These are signs of a dog that feels secure and trusts its surroundings. Resting or sleeping are times when dogs are vulnerable, and their body posture, breathing, and even how tense their muscles are, show how secure they feel when you're nearby. A relaxed dog will be calm and show no signs of stress. A dog that stays stiff, keeps its head high, or is always looking around the room is showing you that it doesn't quite trust you yet. It's on guard, ready to react to any danger it thinks it sees. Pay attention to these small signs. Understanding your dog's body language can help you build a stronger bond and create a trusting relationship. Food, especially treats, is like money in the dog world. So if a dog says no to a treat you offer, it's not because they're not hungry, it's because they're trying to tell you something deeper. If your dog won't take treats from you, but gladly takes them from other people, it could mean they don't trust you or feel uncomfortable specifically with you. Think about it. Food is connected with good feelings, enjoyment, and rewards. So if a dog says no to a treat you offer, it's a clear sign that they don't feel safe or secure in that moment. Pay attention to these small signs. They're telling you that you need to rebuild trust and create a more positive bond with them. We all know that a wagging tail is often seen as a sign of a happy dog. The truth is, a wagging tail can mean many things, and it's not always positive. A wagging tail can show excitement, yes, but it can also show fear, anxiety, or even aggression, depending on how fast and what direction and how stiff the wagging is. So, if your dog's tail stays still when you're around, that's a worrying sign. It means they don't feel the natural excitement or joy they would normally show with a happy wag. Don't just look at a wag, pay attention to their whole body language, how fast they move, how tense their body is, and the whole situation. We all know how important eye contact is when people talk to each other. It's one of the best ways to connect with another person, and it shows that we care about what they're saying and that we're interested in it. It shows trust, connection, and closeness. Eye contact can make conversations more personal and meaningful, creating a bond between people. Yes, the same goes for how we interact with dogs. Just like with people, eye contact plays a big role in how dogs see us and talk to us. For dogs, staring them directly in the eyes for a long time can feel like a challenge or a threat, especially if they don't fully trust or feel comfortable with the person they're interacting with. It's a natural reaction for them. So, if your dog looks away, avoids your gaze, or blinks nervously when you look at them, they're not being rude. They're clearly telling you they're uncomfortable. It's their way of saying they need space or feel uneasy. Instead of forcing eye contact, try offering a soft gaze, look away when they break eye contact, and approach interactions with a calm, non-threatening energy. This respects their boundaries and helps them feel safe. This will help your dog feel more secure and build stronger trust over time. By understanding and respecting their signals, you can create a more peaceful and trusting relationship with your furry friend. We all want to be close, especially with our furry friends. But what happens when we try to connect and they just walk away? It can feel a little sad, I know. But it's super important to remember that our dogs tell us what they need and how they feel by what they do. So if your dog walks away when you try to play, call them, or just want to cuddle, it's not about you. It's a clear sign that they're not in the mood right now. The most important thing is to respect their space and not force them to interact if they don't want to. Did you know that the way a dog wags its tail can tell us a lot about how it's feeling? It's really true. When a dog wags its tail to the right, it often means good feelings like happiness, excitement, and anticipation. But if a dog's tail leans more to the left when you're around, it could mean they're stressed, scared, unsure, or don't trust you. It's like their body is saying, "I'm not sure about this situation and I feel a little uneasy." This small detail can be easily missed, but it says a lot about how your dog feels when you're around. So next time you're with your dog, pay attention to which way their tail wags. Touch is a powerful way to talk without words. It shares love, comfort, and a feeling of being close. But what happens when our touch isn't wanted? What does it mean when our dogs don't want to be petted, hugged, or even touched? Dogs who don't want to be touched usually show that they don't fully trust the person trying to connect or don't feel safe with them. It's not that they don't want love, it's that they don't feel safe enough to get it at that moment. Being patient, understanding, and willing to work with your dog's special needs is very important. Knowing these 12 hidden signs is the first step to a better relationship with your dog. Remember, building a strong bond takes time, patience, and a true understanding of what your dog needs and how they prefer to communicate. Start making good memories together. Do things they enjoy, whether it's playing fetch, walking in the park, or just cuddling on the couch. Staying calm, using a gentle voice, and moving slowly are incredibly important for rebuilding trust.